Hello friends, welcome to a new tutorial on Metastock. I am your guide to help you, let you know everything you need to use Metastock in a more better and efficient way. In this particular tutorial, we will be talking about tools those are available in Metastock, mainly the charting tools and the drawing tools. So whenever you open any chart, say I am opening the chart of Nifty 50, you will see that there are many options available to the left of your pen. These are the tools which you can use. So these tools you can use in order to do your technical studies on these charts. Let me show you where these tools come from. You can go to view and then you will go to this toolbar. Now there are various options available in this toolbar and you can tick and untick them according to your choice, and these tools will be populated here. So that is one way how you can get access to the tools. So there are many tools that you can use. For example, suppose there are some trend lines. With this pencil, you click on this slant line and it will draw the trend lines on this chart. On this chart, you can draw trend lines like this. You have to click on any bottom and then hold and drag the pencil to the right, and a trend line will be drawn like this. You have to release it at the end, right? Then you can modify its appearance. You can click this here and you will then come to the left hand lower side, and you can change the outlook of these trend lines. Say I am making it bolder. I can change the color of the trend line like this. So anything I can do. I can also extend the trend line. I am selecting this trend line, and when I am selecting this, you will see some small boxes here and at the beginning and at the end. So after selecting, I have right clicked it and I can extend it to the right, right? So that is it is said that in technical analysis, whenever you are drawing a trend line, you should extend it to the right, so that when the trend line is violated to the downside, you can get an idea of the significances. And whenever prices again come back to the trend line, it is likely to act as a resistance. These things are technical. I am not entering into that. So this is how you can draw your trend line, and you can extend the trend line to the right. You can also draw something parallel trend line like this, and once a parallel trend line is drawn like this, you can adjust the distance of this parallel trend line like this. So you can keep it here to draw a channel, right? So all these options are available there in Metastock. You can again changing the thickness like this. So this is how you can draw trend lines. You can draw channels like that. And you can draw any kind of trend lines, any number of trend lines like this. So this is a very important tool in Metastock with which you can draw trend lines. The next important drawing tool is the horizontal lines. You can find the support and resistances by this horizontal line. You just have to click on this icon which says the horizontal line as a tooltip, and you can bring it on the chart, and it will move up and down, and whenever you click it, that will be placed, right? So you can bring any number of horizontal lines like this, any number of horizontal lines to plot the support and resistance lines. And not only the horizontal lines, you can also bring the vertical lines as well to gauge the time frame of any particular pattern and like that, right? So these tools, charting tools, are very important. So when you want to delete these trend lines or the horizontal and vertical lines, you have to select them and you press the delete button on your keyboard like this. It will ask you, and you press yes and it is gone. But when there are so many trend lines, horizontal and vertical lines, it is very difficult to delete each of them like that. Then there is an easier way. You press Alter and Delete on your keyboard. Alter and Delete on your keyboard, and this option will be coming, and you can delete the indicators, you can delete the line studies. I am keeping the indicators online here, and I am only deleting the line studies. So you will see that all the lines that I have drawn here will be deleted at one go. Yes, so it's gone. So this is how we can draw and delete the horizontal line, vertical line, and the trend line. But there are more to these drawing tools. Say for example, there is a little arrows here. You can click on the right side arrows and the drawing tools will keep changing, right? There are many drawing tools here, right? So suppose you want to draw the Fibonacci retracement, so that option is here. So when you want to draw the Fibonacci retracement level, you click it. Suppose this is a big movement in Nifty chart, and there is the retracement here. So you want to identify where is the retracement support levels with respect to this movement. So all you have to do is that you have to click here. After you click the Fibonacci retracement icon here, your cursor changes and it shows that you are carrying the Fibonacci retracement level indicator. You are clicking the starting point of the movement, which is the lowermost point of the beginning of the trend, and then you are dragging. As you are dragging, you will see that the Fibonacci retracement levels are also expanding, and you are showing the highest level of the movement. You are releasing it, and when you release the mouse, these Fibonacci retracement levels will be plotted on the chart, and you will see that the 23.6%, 38.2%, 50%, and the 68.8% retracement levels are all drawn automatically on the chart. As of now, Nifty, you can see, is resting on the 61.8% retracement level. So that is one way of plotting Fibonacci retracement level when it is an upward trend. You can also do the same thing. I am deleting it. You can also do the same thing for a downward trend. Suppose this is a downward trend and you are drawing a Fibonacci retracement level. So you start from the top and you come to the bottom. So I am selecting the Fibonacci retracement, and here I am starting at the top and then coming to the bottom. So this is how I am identifying a downward trend and the resistances. So if it is an upward trend, you draw Fibonacci retracement level from bottom to top, and if it is a downtrend, you are drawing from bottom to top. From top to bottom. That's it. It is so easy, and you are deleting it like this. Done. So there are many important tools available here, and one of the very good tool is the linear regression line. The slope of the linear regression line can give you the direction of the trend in a very easier fashion. So what I do is I am selecting on this icon, the linear regression, and what I have to do is that suppose this is an uptrend, and I have just selected the beginning and the end of the uptrend, and I am just showing the time duration, and the slope will be shown. Now the slope of this trend line will show the direction of the trend, right? But suppose this is a 2-month-old or 4-month-old regression line, and as prices progresses, as prices progresses, you can keep drawing your trend lines, and you will see that the slope of the trend lines is changing, right? The slope of the trend line will give you the direction of the trend, and as of now, the slope of the trend line is downward. That means it is a downward trend beginning from this region, right? So there are many ways you can use this regression line slope. This is one of the many ways. You can also draw the regression channel in the similar way like this, right? The upward and downward channels will also be shown like this. So these are some of the drawing tools. Those are available in Metastock. There are many other ways to do, right? I am deleting some of these. So I'm again pressing alternate and delete, and line studies is what I'm deleting. Okay, now there are, say for example, there are these patterns. You can show these patterns like these circles, then these rectangles, these triangles. Any of these patterns can be shown, right? Any of these patterns. You can also write something on the chart like this, right? You can also write something on the chart and make the text more visible by making the font bigger, and all the colors are available here as well. You can see these lots of options are there. So apply. So that's it. So these are the drawing tools available in Metastock which you can take advantage of. Now apart from the drawing tools, I am deleting all the drawing tools. Now it is also giving me the option of removing the texts, and I am selecting OK. Yes. Now all the boxes are gone and the text is also gone. Now apart from all these drawing tools, there are some charting tools available in the right hand bottom side of your chart. You will see it here. Now I'm giving you a brief description of what is there. The D, you look at the D, this is only the periodicity. D means the daily chart. You can change it to weekly. When it is W, it is showing weekly or monthly, like that. So here you can change the periodicity of the chart. That is one of the important thing. The next important thing is how to zoom in and zoom out from the chart, right? So you can press the plus button here and you will be zoomed in, and you can press the minus button here to zoom out. You can also press Ctrl and plus on your keyboard. Those are the hotkeys, and Ctrl and minus. These are the zoom out, zoom in and zoom out options from the keyboard. And you can also press Ctrl and then rotate the wheel of your mouse like this, upside and downside, to zoom in and zoom out. So that is another option to zoom in and zoom out from the chart. You will see that there are these icons like triangles, and these icons, when you press, you go to the next securities. When you press this, the next security, right now we are in Nifty 500, right? Now we are going to the next security in alphabetical order, which is Nifty Alpha 50. The next security goes to Nifty Alpha low volume, like this, and this goes to this little icon to the left goes to the previous security. So we are back to Nifty 50. Now there is a hotkey available for this. Without pressing these buttons, you also can press alternate in your keyboard and simultaneously press the rightward arrow in your keyboard. So I'm pressing alternate and right arrow to go to the next security, like this, and alternate and left arrow to go to the previous securities, like this. So this is another way you can go to the next security or the previous security. And finally I can show you this little icon here which shows the choose security. If you press the choose security from here, this little window will open up. Also you can press the space bar on your keyboard to get to the same choose security options, and here you can write any name of the security to go back to the security. Suppose I am writing Cipla here. I can choose by symbol or I can choose by name. So I'm writing Cipla here and I'm going to Cipla. So that is another way of choosing securities. So these are also very important drawing tools. And there is a refresh button. That refresh button works only when you are having live data. With this button you can refresh the data, but for our daily data it does not have much significance. And this plus icon, when you press this plus icon, whatever data is displayed on the chart, it will be shown up, right, like this. So these were some brief description about the charting tools and trading tools. Those are available in Metastock. There are of course many more options available that you will learn about yourself. So in our next video we will be talking how you can increase the daily frame. that is data is displayed here only from 2020. How you can increase that we'll be talking about in our next video. So I hope you enjoyed this. So goodbye for now.